Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Kobe Bryant showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, he might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. To Walker on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
And Walker once more. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
On the ready.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. Able to crowd right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. but no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Third down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
70, lying.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
On the ready.
7-7, our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Panther and left. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Cut 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 28, it's second and 5.
Let's go now. Vikings.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection. I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. shotgun now for Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now.
Elijah Arroyo, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll find Williams on the slant. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Steelers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
defense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back north.
Rodgers again now. That pass caught. It's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game.
15. Steelers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marvin Harrison Jr., 32 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Myers for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Seahawks 22, Steelers 14.
kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Gets around him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Got his man, and it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. John Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Boswell for the extra point. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Sticking with Walker on second down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Slot man moves right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
At the 40-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Haven't had a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
19, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Look again.
Here's Rodgers. It's caught. Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers going to throw. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Hey, 88. 258. 630.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
27. Seahawks 22.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A terrible towel is in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
60. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and let them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. On play action. Now Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when